I'm with the shit. Whoa. Playing with the gang, make me bustin' in the shit. I hop out and puff his brain, and I jump back in the whip. I be loaded full of drink, I roll over till it's bitch. Pimpin' on these hoes and they know me.
On the very day Yellow was scheduled to sign the paperwork that would have solidified him as an official Cash Money member, as well as the industry's next big artist, Birdman received a phone call with receipts that immediately stopped the signing from going forward. That same day, I received a phone call from GD, and in the sickest tone, he said, "Wayne, you not gonna believe this shit. It's Yellow. Shit all fucked up, bro." I had never heard GD talk like that, and by the tone of his voice, there was only one thing that came to my mind. So I asked, "Is he dead or just shot?" He responded, "Nah, bro, it's way worse than that." So I'm thinking, what could be worse than getting shot or dying?
I was just riding in the back of the roads with Birdman down Biscayne. He don't fuck with me no more. I guess shit changed. I was just living in condos like a rich man. Now I'm back in the trap. Thank God I got a wrist game.
Now, this story I've been told several times before, but this is the Rare Report's version. It's a real-life drama that started with the promise of rap superstardom and ended up in a very, very dark place.
Me and my blood could ride atop the bricks like Bruce Lee and the Ip Man. He the one that got him, though. I'm just the middleman. Crack pills, weed, dope, get 4 for 4 like a bigger bag. These niggas talk that murder talk, but they ain't never kill a man. My mama called, say, "Fuck that video, nigga, you still a man." Got 5 boys who look up to me like, "Daddy, you still a man."
Now, before I play this video, let me catch you up to speed so that it makes more sense in the end. Somewhere in early February of this year, I was scrolling on Instagram and ran across this video.
Hold it sideways as I scrape the pot and I handle it. Gotta be careful, bullet fragments still in my hands and wrists.
His attention-grabbing lyrics and likes from many major New Orleans figures made him stand out, but it was the interest from the Birdman himself that gave me the bright idea to get the first interview with this artist before he entered the majors. So I reached out to GDP, who was his acting manager at the time, and GD made it happen.
This shit happened like 2 months of me, after me talking to Stunner, and we was conversing back and forth, you hear me? And I just went to jail.
Our first interview was a success, pulling in 30,000 views within 24 hours, which showed the potential for more viral videos on this topic. Less than a week after the video dropped, I received a phone call from GD where I was informed that Yellow was now in Miami recording under the Rich Gang umbrella with producer D-Rock, and had even recorded several songs with the music mogul himself, Birdman.
Just a little bit of gang on some big boy shit. Whoa, playing with the gang, fucking with the shit. Whoa, playing with the gang, make me bust a nigga shit. I hop out and bust his brain, and I jump back in the whip. I be loaded full of drink, I roll over till it's bitch. Pimpin' on these hoes and they know me. You ratting ass niggas be the police. Can't be doing all that talking, gotta show me.
With this newfound information, I realized I'd better get all the footage I could with Yellow before Cash Money rolled him out to the world. That way I'd be ahead of the game with material on the industry's next big artist. But things were already beginning to change. GD informed me that Birdman said no to any interviews with Yellow until after the Super Bowl, which he had planned on presenting him to the world sometime shortly after. But we decided to do the interviews anyway, with the agreement that I wouldn't release the footage until after his Cash Money presentation. And that's what we did. While this interview plays, I'll keep you tuned in until the end. Spill the beans now, man. I know with this particular one, I know I'm gonna hold until he says okay to drop it.
Right.
Shit, let's talk about it, man. You at this point, you've been discovered.
Yeah, I definitely been discovered.
Yeah. Been out there to Miami, right? Let's talk about it, man.
Just got back, man.
So a lot of people go out to Miami, man. A lot of come back the same. You know, what was different about your trip to Miami, bro?
Shit, my trip to Miami was different because, like, I took the right steps and made the right moves for something more to come out of the situation, you know?
So first of all,
my ass off.
You go out there in the name of what? Because Bird want to see you, or you going out there trying and hoping he see you?
Oh no, I ain't. Don't you think I'm about to book some shit and waste my money to go try? Fuck no, nah. You know, he sent for a nigga to come out there, told me to come through, and it was, you know, checking everything out, like checking the music out and shit, seeing how everything sounded, whatever. And shit, it was good from there.
What's the conversation like, bro, when y'all meet, y'all dap off? This ain't no everyday shit, you know. This Birdman we talking about, you know.
You know, shit different, you hear me? We don't shake hands. We might not shake hands out. You and him might shake hands, you hear me? That's my dog. That's on.
I got shot right before I left the street, so I couldn't get my lick back. 15 long months, I had to sit back and let that night replay in my head until I get mad.
What's his opinion about you?
His opinion, he like, I give that pain. He was like, he loved that I give that pain in my music. And I can really rap my ass off. And I got all the other elements it take to be a fucking superstar. So I was just like, man, let's do it then, yeah, but that's work.
Gotta be careful, bullet fragments still in my hands and wrist. Telling the bitch I'm with it. If you wanna win, help me bag this shit. I know what the box say, but these baggage is not for sandwiches.
How does Bird plan on rolling you out? Mixtape, album, a single?
I don't know how you roll this shit out. I mean, we shall see, but I know when we do, it's gonna be big. It's gonna be big. Like, shit, you gotta think about it. It's gonna be this interview right here. It's gonna be classic material, you know?
Yeah. Any talks about you doing anything with Wayne? Does Bird?
What, Will Wayne? Nah, we ain't talk about weed.
Say, bro, you get out there, who the BGs and the Hot Bees was around?
Yeah, Hot Beezel. Yeah, I ran into Beezel. I ain't running the Jizzle yet.
What would Bees like in person?
Beezel, you know. Beezel, like, you know, the rest of, you know, rest, you hear me? Lay it back, be bullin', you hear me? Go straight, fuck, I met Mac. Mac a cool nigga. Yeah, nigga bull as a motherfucker. Make it to the restaurant, go on the top floor. The restaurant, you hear me? This bitch bought out for us, you hear me? So I'm like, yeah. So I'm like, let me try my hand. I'm like, hey, I need a bottle of champagne. What kind would you like, sir? I'm like, oh, yeah, like that. You know, that bitch ordered the lamb chops, you hear me? With the fucking, the strips that go on the side of that bitch, you hear me? With the big, you hear me? Man, I'm telling you, I'm sipping on that champagne, man. I ain't know that shit get you drunk that fast, you hear me? I see this shit different. I say, I ain't trying to go back to yesterday, like.
And so you get there and you guys hit the studio? Is it a point where you guys get on the track together, that type of shit?
Fuck around, man. You fuck with Cash Money, dog. You be at the studio up all night, nigga. Ain't no rest. We work. You gotta put that fucking work in. That's why I say this shit ain't for the weak. This shit ain't for the weak. Like, and if you don't know what you're doing, you gotta get the fuck out the way, cause this shit different. This shit, when you dealing with them real studios and real, you know, with them real artists, and this shit different. Yeah.
You said you recently came home not too long ago, right?
I've been home about 6 months now. About 6 months.
Yeah, and if I'm Birdman, I'm thinking, if I'm investing, I wouldn't, you know.
Right.
So what's his thoughts on that, as far as you because being in Morgan City is kind of like a hot pot for you, kind of, you know.
He got his head on his shoulders, and he don't want me down there at all. Like, just stay away from that bitch. So.
Chaffalaya National Heritage Area. We here, my hood, across the track, you hear me? Home of Geronimo Pratt. Tupac, Godfather, you hear me?
Right here from Morgan City?
Yeah, right here from Morgan City, man. Geronimo from back here. And Uncle Junior off the Jamie Foxx show. I forgot his real name.
He from Morgan City?
He from here.
Yeah, so Moby from here, or he just here right now?
Huh? No, Moby from here. You know what I'm saying? Beast by the pound, Moby Dick. You feel what I'm saying? Moby from here. You hear me? He ain't from this exact hood, but he from this city. 2012, 2013, I caught attempted murder right here. I tried to make my cousin. You hear me? Damn. Right here, him and his dad, you hear me? But it ain't no bad blood, you hear me? Free E, you hear me?
Say, bro, how real it is she can go down right now?
Yeah, like real talk, like the wrong person passed, like shit, it's gonna be a blickathon out this bitch. Just take cover, you hear me? You know what I'm saying? Like you see niggas passing right now, I don't know who that is, you hear me? You know, most hated, but most respected too.
The idea to do an interview in Morgan City was brilliant. Footage in an exclusive interview with the industry's next big wave was already viral videos in my mind, so I remember trying to get as much material as I could before we left. This was gonna be Yellow's last time visiting his hometown in a long time, due to the many beefs he had there, and with Rich Gang investing in him, Birdman didn't want him hanging around in Morgan City.
He don't want me down there at all, like, just stay away from that bitch, so that's what I do.
I mean, just seeing the success online right now with the views,
right.
You know, that's one thing. I mean, you know, you feel like that jealousy motherfuckers would get at, you know.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Like, man, like 2-3 people called me the last day or two telling me like, man, don't come back. I think these niggas risk their freedom to take you out. Like I think they really try to just so you don't make it. So and so a certain amount of people told me that shit. I was just like, y'all probably right. So it don't make no sense for me to go back. So I just hollered at Stunner. I'm like, you know, that's what I'm trying to do. I want rap. So I've been rapping.
You show love, they don't reciprocate it. When they get in position, they doubt you and your beginners, but don't want participate until the product is finished.
This right here, you hear me? We cross the track, we in the alley, that's the alley. Anybody with any knowledge of Morgan City, y'all know what's down with this alley right here. But there was 2-bedroom, we used to be up in there 20, 30 deep. You hear me? Trench shit, like this how we come up. You hear me? Real family time. Every nigga that done came through this bitch, this was a real dope hub. Every nigga then touched over $1 million through their motherfucking hand, and it's facts, no cap. No cap, you hear me?
Where I'm from right now, by me, it's the only place you can still get for the old prices. You know, not charge $20, $15, $20 for a pair. I still get $5 and $10. I take them bitches, that's medicine. I got shot up all these times, they prescribed me that. I don't know about nobody else, I'm talking about me, you hear me? I'm straight.
Say what they do to you when you take them, what happened? I see you like nodding off a little bit.
You know, sometimes it go too hard. By me getting shot, every time I got shot, I was loaded. So when I'm out and about, I ain't doing none of that. I'm on everything. I gotta watch, cause shit happen fast. You know, niggas caught me on the bridge, top of the bridge. Rolled by car. Fuck that bitch up, you hear me?
So, while you was driving?
Yeah, I was driving.
What bridge that was?
That was the third shooting. That was the last shooting, and I wound up going to jail 2 weeks after that. And the fucked up part about that, when I make it to the jail, you hear me? They put me in on the tip with the nigga who shot me. So I'm trying to, you know, hit them, the lawsuit, you hear me? Because y'all did that bad.
They jumped you.
They busted, you hear me? So we up and now we getting it on, and you know, when you getting your ass whooped, that shit takes, feel like forever. I ain't lying. But I ain't fall though, you hear me? I ain't fall though, that was the
How many was it?
Man, fuck. The punches and kicks were coming from everywhere. Probably about 3 of them little niggas, I don't know. You can ask anybody as far as my city, my area, period. I'm literally the most hated. Like, I got more people hate me than love me. This for you ask anybody. You ask a random person.
You hear me?
You get money like that in Morgan City?
Oh, yes indeed. Yes indeed. Get plenty of money, man. This bitch right here, man, know what's up with this bitch, hear me? Calls used to be lined up through this bitch going call to call serving. This bitch was bust over like the projects in the city in the 90s. Like, this a nigga who really lived through this shit. You hear me? Know what I'm saying? And I let him know. Nigga asked me, was that dope really being sold like that back there?
Man.
You hear me? Know what I'm saying? Every nigga that was hustling back here, they hands and touched over M, man.
Oh yeah.
You hear me?
Oh, yeah.
Easy. Easy. This shit was like, you hear me? Like New Jack City around this bitch.
Easy.
You hear me? Real talk, you know what I'm saying? This is where we come from. That's why I ain't never tripped off no nigga talking about no country boy this, country boy that, cause guess what? When they through this bitch, they had lags and cutlasses and all this rimmed up, fresh through this bitch, Fleetwood, Roadmaster, all this shit, you hear me? Nigga was getting it. Fresh as a motherfucker, you hear me? Bowled up, creased up, you probably would back in the day. You know what I'm saying? And this is where we come from, brother. It's a part of, you hear me? And I never not let it be known.
And we still bowled up. Still bowled up. Still bowled up.
Yeah.
When I was growing up early 2000s, man, I used to sit right there and I just feel like when a dude come out with this shit and about to come out with, it's just gonna have to be some respect getting put on, you hear me? On a name, on a city. All that.
And that's exactly what was about to happen until something unfathomable surfaced from his past. On the very day Yellow was scheduled to sign the paperwork that would have solidified him as an official Cash Money member, as well as the industry's next big artist, Birdman received a phone call with receipts that immediately stopped the signing from going forward. That same day, I received a phone call from GD, and in the sickest tone, he said, "Wayne, you're not gonna believe this shit. It's Yellow. Shit all fucked up, bro." I had never heard GD talk like that, and by the tone of his voice, there was only one thing that came to my mind. So I asked, "Is he dead or just shot?" He responded, "Nah, bro, it's way worse than that." So I'm thinking, what could be worse than getting shot or dying? He continued saying Birdman stopped the deal from going through due to heartbreaking visual content he received involving Yellow that Cash Money wanted nothing to do with. So instead of waking up to a potential $1 million record deal, Yellow was awakened to online backlash, ridicule, and extensive abandonment, even from family and friends. His darkest secret was revealed to the world, and it changed his life in the worst way.
I was just riding in the back of the roads with Birdman down Biscayne. He don't fuck with me no more. I guess shit changed. I was just living in condos like a rich man. Now I'm back in the trap. Thank God I got a wrist game. Me and my blood karate chop the bricks like Bruce Lee and the Ip Man. He the one that got him, no. I'm just the middleman. Crack pills, weed, dope, get 4 for 4 like a bigger bag. These looking talk, that murder talk, but they ain't never kill a man. My mama called, say, fuck that video. You still a man. Got 5 boys who look up to me like, daddy, you still a man. Misery loves company. I guess that's why these looking mad. They think this the Indy 500. They want to see me crash. It's like a float at Mardi Gras. They can't wait to see it looking past. A lot of people I love flipped on me, but I figured that.
It's been at least a month since the shit hit the fan, and it seems as though Yellow have accepted his loss as well as the fact that he's been exposed in the worst way. And although he didn't sign with the label he wanted to, his talent and rappability still landed him a record deal with a major label.
Pimping on these hoes and they know me.
You ratting ass niggas be the police. Can't be doing all that talking, gotta show me. Bitch, I'm real gangsta, don't approach me. It's already buku niggas wanna smoke me. I beat a nigga in the ass just like Coachy. Looking for me, I'm most likely where your hope is.
Blasting the cash, looking fuck what they talking about. Ain't nothing changed, looking fuck what they know about. A Cuban link chain, looking fuck what